Hello everyone, welcome back to another RLC video. It's been a while since I've actually talked and recorded an actual video that's not a few months old. But we got a new update today and it's all fire department themed. I thought it was going to be pretty small, but there's actually quite a bit. So let's jump right into it. First of all, the first vehicle that was kind of revealed was the new ladder truck. And it is right here, the red line rear mount ladder. And here it is, all like the base customizations, I suppose, except for the lighting pattern. That's custom. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Looks like I don't know, it's like maybe like a mix with Pierce or something. But yeah, here is the interior. Pretty bare bones, but it's nice for what it is. Just turn down the volume. So let's go over the customizations for this. So you have the mini rotary bars that have been added to the first Redline engine. You put speakers on the bumper, blacked out rims, put some tow hooks on the front, the rotary light, which is new. Mud flaps on all the way in the back. The bumper you have bumper accessories. You have the front intake there. You have a bell, or you can have none. And you have the different types of bumpers as well: streamline, standard, and storage. And you also put the bucket on it, which is cool. I thought this maybe would have been default to it, but I guess not. It's pretty neat. You have the Federal Q sirens you put on the bumper as well. So put one in the middle of the grill. Just put that on. You also have the side rotaries like that, or the LEDs. And lastly, have a blacked out trim, which I don't really like too much. I think the chrome looks better. So let's spawn this in now. So I do want to see the rotary work. Oh, that's pretty cool. So just like the real thing, I thought, well, at least in RLC, I thought when you turn it on, it would have been max speed, but it does a little wind up before it gets to full speed. Seems to slow down when you turn it off as well. That's pretty cool. So yeah, here's the new ladder. Next, we have the mid-mount ladder, which has been really requested. Unlock it for free at Lieutenant. This is very exciting. Look at this thing. Very cool. You want to see how far it extends as well. Very nice. So let's go over the customizations for that as well. Should be pretty much the same. So you have the full light bar, you have the 3 mini ones, or the rotary one, which it's a little big. I say a little out of place for this, but it is what it is. So same accessories, put the rotary on top, or rotor-ray, tow hooks, all that. Siren speakers, the bell, or the intake, bumpers, and more side lighting options. And you have the siren put on the front. And then the trim, which I think the chrome looks a lot better. So let's spawn this. Oh, I love how the rotary reflects off surfaces like that. That's pretty cool. So let's test out how far this can extend. So enter ladder. I think it's probably the same process, and it is. Oh, look at this. This is pretty cool. Finally have a mid mount in the game after being requested for who knows how long. It seems like this one automatically comes with the bucket. And, yep. Probably looks like... Oh, wow. Now this is pretty neat. Extend it pretty high. So spray water. You can also change the direction. That's neat. Cool. And you reset it just like so. Very cool. And that is not all. There's still, I think, 3 more vehicles to go over. Let's see. So we have a new ambulance. This has been remodeled. So actually, it's a Ford ambulance, which I actually do like. Something looks off. I feel like the cab looks, or like the rear part looks a little weird, and looks like some of the pattern or the lighting pattern is not attached to this yet. You can kind of see the wigwags flying off the headlight there. Yeah. Here's the interior. You can go in the interior now. Oh, look at this. This is pretty cool. And you have access to the cab of the ambulance. Advance. So let's see if there's any customizations. Oh, look at this. Oh, we actually do. Rear, lower. Oh, okay. Is there upper, lower lighting? I don't know. Oh, it's the back. Oh, look at this. Oh. This is cool. So you can add more lights. Lights on the grill. Blacked out rims. That looks pretty cool. It's also AMR. Oh, no, it's something I already had in. Light bar. Or, oh, we can actually put a light bar on it now. Oh, that's sick. Argent. Enforced Liberty. Cool. I like how this one is mounted on the rear, I guess like the box portion of the ambulance. That's pretty cool. Brush guard. Oh, look at this. What? Oh, that's so sick. So you put a push bar on it. You can also customize lighting in the front. 2 box lights. Oh, what? Dude, that's sick. Cool. And blacked out trim, which I think for this actually looks pretty solid. I feel like this is something you definitely would be a lot more common down south. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right. So then what else? I think this is new. You get an F-350 now for the fire department. It's locked, unfortunately. The captain. So I'll check that out a little bit. But then here we got some really exciting stuff. So if you have the Classic Game Pass, you get access to these 2 classic trucks. First of all is this 1956 Falcon Advance 600 pumper. It's a 56 Ford. Check this out. This thing is sweet. I feel like this is definitely something that would be used in like parades and things like that. So you have the old school gumball light up on top. It broke. High pressure fog, River City Fire and Rescue. Oh, look at all the old scene lights on the side. Yeah, look at that. That's sick. I also have the 2 rotating beacons in the back. No, like, old siren, but it is what it is. There's also this strobe light in the front, which is cool. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see if there's any customizations we can make to this. It looks like there is. Just black out the rims, which I think the standard ones look better, in my opinion. That's cool for those who want that. And here is the 1981 Chevron L15 brush truck. This looks sick. Yep, this is sick. Definitely like a volunteer or like a rural area fire department, kind of at least. Spotlight, which I don't think works. Maybe. Nope. So you have the two strobe lights there on the grill, or on the push bar. Then you have the rotary light bar, which we've had. Also the two gumball lights on the back. You also have the where you get your water as well. Slightly different colors, but it's okay. That is pretty cool. Let's see if there's any customizations for this. So you can also put the Liberty light bar, which is interesting. Blacked out rims, that looks pretty sick. Also put a trailer hitch. I just want to see this with the Liberty, because I know it's not uncommon for smaller fire departments to put on new lighting on old trucks like this, so this gets a pass from me. Very nice. And lastly, I believe, I'm not entirely, but the Charger has been removed in place of a Durango. This is the new Dodge Durango model. So let's see, and this looks pretty good. I think I like it a lot compared to the old one. Doesn't have that blocky look in the back. Now it's kind of curved, like an actual Dodge Durango should have. That's cool. Maybe it looks a little like kind of looks like a Ford Explorer, kind of a little bit from the side, or maybe, I don't know. Let's see. There's also whole lots of customization for this, which you can finally customize your fire department. I guess squad cars and all that. Just make this a slick top, so that looks weird. Put the dash, do under mirror, side fog grill, no plate. You can even put the push bar on this if you want to. Laptop, trailer hitch, antennas, your siren speakers, and all that. And your side lights. Ooh, the interior on this is actually pretty nice. That's cool. Now I believe that same customization update also applies to the paramedic SUV, which has had its name changed from the paramedic SUV to the Falcon Interceptor, and you can do the same with all, or like with the Durango I just showed you guys. And also, just to go back on the F350, here are all the customizations for that. I believe you can also remove the bed cap as well. So you have all this, put the push bar, and here's the bed cap, boom. Or no, bed cover. Oh, bed cover and bed cap. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, you can toggle the bed cap on and off finally. And the blacked out rims look pretty sweet on this truck. Chrome trim, or black trim, that looks sick. So yeah, this is a pretty cool truck as well. And now when you spawn at the Springfield Fire Station, it has gotten a little refresh. Now there are 3 bays instead of 2. And it just looks a lot bigger. Here's the inside. Oh, look at this. XP earned, some offices. Sleeping quarters. Status board. Oh, this is cool. Cool. And you see that? Well, this also gives us something else to talk about. The new call out that fire actually got. It's the dumpster fire calls. So we're going to head to this. It's in the power plant. Alright, we're just arriving on scene. So it looks like it's just a dumpster. I mean, what else would you expect, I guess? So let's get an attack line here. I would assume this goes out like any other fire. I do like the new fire effects here. I think they look, or they work better than what when they're in the house. So yeah, put out dumpster fire just like so. Pretty simple. And overall, that is really the end of this video. Everything else is kind of like a major or a minor change, or a very not noticeable subtle change, I suppose. I guess the only thing I will talk about is there is a new private server command where you can edit the speed of fires and how quickly they spread, maybe. Guess not. I don't know, that's what it says in the update log, but I don't see it. So take that as you will, I suppose. But other than that, I think this update is pretty cool. Got the See the Arrival, some very highly requested I guess vehicles. So the mid-mount ladder, which has been requested forever, finally here, and it looks great. Also, some new fire vehicles in general is nice, especially the classic trucks, which is definitely something right out of left field. I feel like they would add a new SUV at some point, like the Durango. But yeah, other than that, let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.